If you've got one of these EGR valves on a BMW, mostly on the F series and the G series engines, you want to install a new one. You can't just put these in because what it is, the actual valve sticks out too far and it's on a mechanism that's driven by electric motor. So it has to be retracted electronically before we can install it. Now, the normal way of doing it is through specialist diagnostics equipment that has special BMW functions. So that's plugged into the car, and your diagnostics is connected to the car that retracts the valves on the special function. So that'll be retracted with special diagnostics equipment. Now, I haven't got that, and I didn't want to spend loads of money buying specialist diagnostic equipment just for the one job, or taking it to BMWs or a specialist that can do it, because I wanted to save money. It's my daughter's car, so I figured out another way of doing it. This is obviously electric motor, and there's 5 pins in the socket. I've worked out 3 of the pins are for sensors and the 2 pins drive the motor. So what I've done, I've connected the 2 pins to a small battery, 3.4 volt battery I used, but I think it worked with anything between 3 and 5 volts. I wouldn't go higher than 5 volts, I don't know what damage that could do to the motor. But as you connect it to the battery, the 2 pins, it will retract the valve, and then you can install it. Make sure the bolts are, there's a gasket with it as well. I didn't replace the gasket, I used the old one, I think it was fine. Make sure the bolts are fully tightened before you disconnect the battery, because as soon as you disconnect the battery, that will come out. You won't be able to push it back in, so make sure the bolts are done fully tightened before you disconnect it. This will just come out and bottom out on the housing. And I've done it that method, and it cost me a couple of quid for a battery basically, and rather than spending £100 or more, whatever the diagnostic specialist equipment costs, probably £500 some of it, or take it to someone else or to do it. So I've saved myself money doing it that way. Overall, it's not a difficult job to fit. You've only got 2 pipes for the hoses. It's got a cooler that connects 2 pipes up, and it's only the 2 bolts and obviously the electronic connection. That's quite easy to install. The most difficult part was getting to it. There's a lot of plastic to take off, cables and wires before you actually get to it. But it's durable for a DIY mechanic or someone who doesn't mind working on cars. But that's my way, how I've done it. Did it in my daughter's car. It's all running fine now. Originally there was a engine management light on, and the fault code was reading for EGR valve, so it was obviously needed replacing. You can clean them, but I thought, well, the car's done 90,000 miles, clean it. I didn't even check if this one actually works, so it's not worth it. By the time you spent doing it, they're not that expensive, 100 quid or whatever. You might as well put a new one in. So, and that's it. That's how I've done it.